Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Hinterland. We are in Germany doing our thing on the farm. Happy Friday. Thank goodness, right? Weekend is just around the corner. Had a great time on the old family farm the other day. Hope you enjoyed that episode. We're going to get some stuff done here today. Primarily, we need to get the baling or the picking up our straw bales that I have gone ahead and taken baled out for us here. As you can see, we've got a few to pick up. We've got the cloths working today, along with our cues in. Getting the job done. Hope everybody's having a great day. Pretty good week overall, I would say. Weather-wise here where I live, it's been beautiful. It absolutely has been gorgeous. A little cold in the morning, but overall, absolutely gorgeous weather. The kind of weather I actually would be okay with for pretty much the entire year. Nice cool nights for sleeping and not too hot during the day. I'm okay with that. So I did a little XML editing. I was digging around in there trying to get. Oh, I just missed that bale, didn't I? Trying to get things figured out for our cows and the grazing mod and trying to avoid just disabling it altogether because I do like the grazing mod, especially for the sheep. It kind of lets me be a lazy sheep owner because the sheep pretty much just fend for themselves, which is kind of nice. And if I turn it off, then bye-bye food for sheep. Now I can enable, disable, that kind of thing. But what I ended up doing was, and if we take a look at our animals right now, look at the cows here. You can see here that I made some adjustments. And our grass is quite a bit lower than it used to be. It was in the low 50,000. I think it was actually 52,146, which didn't allow much room for total mixed rations. So I just went into the save game XML, found the location for the fill volume, and took away 40,000 liters of grass from the cows. And I'm okay with that. It'll fill back up again gradually and keep doing its thing, but I can just go in and exit the XML again and just keep knocking it down. I actually did play around with the mods XML file and started figuring that out a little bit as to how fast it fills up on grass and so on. But I haven't gotten it really to the point. Oh, am I full? I guess I'm full. We could drag that one all the way to the barn, I guess. But I haven't really got it to a place that I like. So for now, I just deleted a bunch of grass and made a bunch of room for TMR. That way I don't have to be filling the TMR up over the cows 3 times a day, which is kind of handy. But we do need straw for our TMR. I think we still have quite a bit of TMR in our mixer, but we are completely out of straw at the moment. So this will be nice to get a straw load into our barn. I finished my project, and I will show you that project here towards the end of the video. And I'm not doing that as an incentive to watch the whole video. I'm actually doing it because I want to show you the project towards more at night. It looks quite nice in the evening, I think, is where it kind of shows its stuff. So we're going to look at it more towards evening, but we need to get these bales collected first. Actually, we don't have to because bales don't rot, but It's the only thing we have going on right now is bale collecting. All of our other fields are still growing, so we don't have any harvest work at the moment. It's basically maintenance for our animals and me spending money we don't have. That's kind of where it's at right now. We have a very large bank debt at the moment. Take a gander at that $400,000. Yupper. No cheating. I didn't want to, I didn't want to kind of, oh, well, we kind of found $200,000 somewhere. I actually thought about collecting the rest, finding the rest of our collectibles, but I didn't have a lot of luck. I didn't have a lot of luck. For the time that I had, I didn't find any more collectibles. So yeah, I'm going to have to do some more digging on the collectibles. I'll find some more eventually, I hope. But for now, how many do we have left? Is there like 6 collectibles left, I think? Yeah, and they're what, 30,000 a piece? So what is that, $1.5 million? No, I'm kidding. 6 times, so 6 collectibles at 30,000 a piece, $180,000 worth of collectibles. That's not too shabby. That actually wouldn't be too bad, if I'm being honest. But I'm confident between our passive income and our clothing sales, our production facility that we have, I think we'll make up our money pretty quick. I'd like to get some solar panels, I think, eventually. And we, of course, are going to be working some more on getting more animals. We still have milk coming in, quite a bit of milk, actually, for now. We're going to only have more. Oh, and I also have to show you a couple of new used equipment that I picked up on the used market. Kind of excited about trying them out. I think the growth of our farm is coming along enough to where some of the smaller stuff that we started out with is quickly becoming insufficient. In fact, I'm going to be keeping my eye open for another tractor, larger tractor, to replace. Well, I hate getting rid of the Valtra. I really, really like the Valtra. Maybe the Kloss will have to go for a bigger Kloss or for something. For something, we'll find something. Oh, we're full. We are full. So we've got some new equipment I'm going to show off, and then we will take a gander at this new production, or this not a new production facility, at this new passive income. It was something I actually was considering for putting in place at the cow barn downtown, and I just didn't really like the way it fit, and yeah, I just didn't care for the fit of it, and but I had it, but I kept it enabled and had it in the back of my mind to find someplace else to put it. And then it dawned on me where, I'm not going to hit anything, am I? It dawned on me where it would look good, at least where I think it's going to look good. I'll get your opinion on that. Oh, am I hitting the barn? I'm hitting the barn. All right. It's hard to know, hard to tell inside. Oh, look at what's on top of the barn. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. I guess, it kind of reminds me of that that pizza that Walter White throws on top of his garage when he comes home and his wife won't let him come in for dinner, so he takes the pizza and chucks it up on the roof. Maybe he got mad and chucked a straw bale up there. You know what? We'll leave that up there. That'll be a nice decoration, a nice talking point. when neighbors stop by, or actually I don't have any neighbors. When tourists come around and say, "Hey, you know you got a straw bale up on your barn roof there, right?" Yeah. Like, duh. Who doesn't have a straw bale on top of their barn? Only the cool people. Only us cool farmers have straw bales on top of our on top of our barns. So patch 1.9.1 came out, right? And there were some issues with some maps with giants. I thought was really nice that they went and just I was actually impressed with that because I don't feel like they had to do that, but they just were proactive and fixed a bunch of maps in the mod hub, so modders wouldn't have to do it, because it was basically the same fix for a bunch of maps, right? And I thought, you know what, good play, Giants. You know, kudos to you for just doing the fix, getting it done. That way you're saving modders time and actually probably saving their own time of having maps resubmitted for fixes and stuff. So I thought that was really a good move. I don't ever remember them ever doing that before. And I just thought, you know what? I hope that's something we see in the future. If a patch like that produces, because patches have produced issues before. I think we got all our bales. I just wanted to check over here. I thought I might have scooted a bale off to the side when I was baling. But patches have come out before and have caused problems with mods. And modders, I think, in the past have generally had to go and make the correction and resubmit it. And I thought fair play on Giants this time. So, but overall, I actually thought, I know there was some indication, some mention of DLSS for NVIDIA, which I thought they've upgraded that version, which is good. I don't use DLSS, but for people who do, it's kind of nice to have a much newer version there. I also, it seems like to me, now there's one thing that I noticed for sure, 100% for sure. My shader cache file is much larger than it used to be. Um, it like shot up to like over 100 meg, and it normally was sitting around 40, maybe low 50s. So they definitely made some changes in shader cache. Um, and I thought, at least it seemed to me like it was a smoother, I don't know how to put it. Normally after a patch, it takes me quite a while to get the map smoothed out again. And I really felt like this time it just did a better job. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just or maybe it's just a coincidence. But I really felt like it something changed. Something was different. We'll see. We will see. I'm still getting reports of some stutter and stuff. I think that a lot of the stutter that happens is from mods. And I'm not saying that the mods are bad. It's just I don't know how. I think in-game stuff is handled in-game, and mods require additional caching. And that's what I've noticed, because I'm going to tell you something that I did the other day just to do a little testing. Is I came here on Hinterland and I got rid of every modded piece of equipment. So basically it's, well, most of this stuff here went bye-bye. And I drove around, and places where I generally will get a little bit of a stutter, I didn't. And I tested it quite a bit. Now, I didn't get rid of all these kind of things that are mods, But the mods that I was worried about was equipment mods. And the stutter went away. Any stutter went away. So I think most of the stutter we see is something to do with mods. And Giants has mentioned that before in their, I forget where it was. In one of their patch notes, they even mentioned that. But yeah. Anyways, enough yapping. So we've got all of our straw. I don't even know how much straw we got. No idea. $9,000 bales times 32? So, I don't know. That's a lot, right? What's 9,000? Does it, and it doesn't show, does it? I think I've checked this before. It doesn't show here, I don't think, which I thought was kind of a shame. I would really like to see our barn storage show up in here, which it's not, which kind of is stinko. So 9 times 32, my math is simply not that good. Some of you are probably already have rattled out the total, which good for you. 9 times 32 is 288, so what does that mean? We got 288,000 liters of straw, roughly, plus the one that's up on the roof. Maybe that'll get blown down during a storm or something. Who knows? All right, so what we're going to do now is we need to grab a tractor. Let's go ahead and hop back in our class. And we need to head downtown. I want to show off the new equipment. And we need to take... We're going to take this fella with us. I don't know. Well, we'll take it with us. And actually, oh, I like that air hose sound. Before we do that, let me save the game real quick. Where we're at. And let us fast forward some time. Just to get a little bit dark. There we go. I guess we only need the front headlights. Really like the look of that. Really like that look of that bumper and stuff on there. Pretty sweet. And let's take a little drive downtown. Beacons for safety? Beacons for safety. And I'm sure that you will probably see off in the distance my building efforts, but we're just gonna... Maybe I should tell you all, close your eyes. Don't open them until I tell you, okay? I'm gonna trust you that you have your eyes closed and you're not gonna open them until I tell you to open them, okay? This is like Christmas morning or birthday or something nonsense like that. And I don't want you to open them up until I tell you. All right, let's park here for a sec. I wonder if Heinrich is closed. Oh, Heinrich's... Wait a minute. How is Heinrich open? I thought he closed during off hours. Maybe he's open because he's waiting for us. Hey, buddy. Hi. I thought you closed. What time do you close? Because you weren't open the other morning before 8.
Hi.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand what he said. So we got this. We got a new trailer. And that's kind of why I brought the old Kloss trailer, because I think we might sell it. But then I started wondering, maybe we shouldn't sell it. Because this does not have, but our old Kloss has a hitch. And maybe we can run them both. Who knows, you know. We'll see how much money we can get for our Kloss trailer, and then maybe we can decide from there. But this trailer was in the used market. It was cheap. And it holds quite a bit more than the Kloss trailer. So I thought, yeah, let's do that. And then this little guy here. Yeah, buddy. A nice big old cultivator. Actually, technically, it's not a cultivator. I think it's listed under disc harrows, if I'm not mistaken, which I probably am. Where is this disc harrow? Where's our... Maybe it's not a disc harrow. I thought it was a disc harrow. Is it not a disc harrow? It's not. I don't think it was listed under cultivators. Maybe I'm wrong. It is listed under cultivators. Okay. The old Rosto Mash. It is a 12.2 meter, which is pretty sweet because the one that we own, which is this one, is 8.3 meters. So yeah, give a little bit of extension to it. The only downside is it's 375 horsepower, so we will have to run it, at least for now, with our Fent, which is fine. But I am keeping my eye open for a bigger plow as well. But we are going to have to do some repairs on both of these pieces of equipment. We'll have to wait and see how much that's going to cost us. So there's our new used equipment. And then if we take a little walk over here, the old country store is closed for the evening, it looks like. Oh, Animal Lady is here.
Hi.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to have that shining in your eyes.
Hi.
How you doing? And then we walk over this direction. And we come over here, and you can see we have got a little entranceway. Gates are supposed to be closed. It's after hours, but that's okay. These two light poles here actually just came out today that I'm recording it. They're called the old light pole, I think, or the old light pole or something like that. I actually really liked them, so I quick put those up. And we open the gates. Got some fencing over here that goes that way. Got some fencing over here that goes that way. And we take a walk on our new path. We've got some nice, I don't even know what these are called. Fairy lights is what the mod is called. But I really like those. They're pretty sweet. Have a nice seating area here for people who just want to chill out, you know. Little garbage cans so we don't have people littering the grounds. And we come this way. And as you can see, yes, Tin Man, the Redneck restaurant. That's right. Got a little seating place here, some flowers, and of course, since it's a Redneck restaurant, we've got an outhouse. Had to throw one of those on the property. We've got one of our garden gazebos here. I wanted to show you that too. A nice little flood lamp. Is that what they're called? Hurricane lamp. Lit up. I thought that was really nice. Put some more fairy lights around the gazebo in Redneck fashion. They are the Christmas style. Thought that was really handy. Have another old light here. Did some fencing around the base, you know, to keep out critters and children. Can walk up here. I don't know if any of this stuff is removable. Apparently not. And of course our guests can sit down and enjoy a beautiful evening here looking out over the waters. That's got to be, that's nice. You're sitting there having, imagine if you had this table, you're sitting there having a nice steak, buffalo burger, something like that, and that freaking air conditioning or whatever that is just blowing hot air on you. That would be lovely. But it is Redneck, so there you go. Got a nice little flower pot here. Nice lantern. Some garden lights here so people can walk out. They can even walk out onto the dock here and maybe have a little smoky tree, a little stogie. Now that I'm looking at this, I wonder if I can connect this dock to that dock. I would like that. I might have to do some more construction. Because I think connecting this dock to that dock and then extending the dock all the way around. Oh, I've got some ideas. I'm going to look into that. Nice little beach area here where they can just kind of sit and relax. Got another bench over here. Nothing here so far. I wasn't sure if I wanted to really put anything here. It's just kind of a, you know, placeholder for people. But that's it. And I'll tell you, I've had this in my mods. Like I said, I was thinking about putting the old Redneck restaurant over where the old country store is, and I didn't really like the way it fit there. And I also did realize, Tin Man tipped me off to this. I didn't realize it was passive income. I honestly thought it was decorative. This bad boy brings in, I think it's $58,000 a month. So yeah, we are going to quickly pay. It'll quickly pay for itself. So I'm very, very happy with finding a spot for it, being able to place it. It did take up some very expensive lakefront property, but we do have some more property where we can put some summer rentals at. Let's take a little fly over here. There we go. You kind of see how it's laid out right there. I feel like there's some things I still want to do with it. Like it's not quite done as much as it kind of is done. I'm always like looking for new decorations or something to add to it, but I'm pretty satisfied. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm pretty satisfied with. Oh, your flashlight works even when you're flying. Okay. I'm pretty satisfied with how it is, I think. Like I said, I put some fencing around it. I figure that's a little redneckish. I do think, though, extending this dock, if I can find a way to do that, extend it over to here, and then have it extend from here, maybe over to the other shore line over here. It reminds me of when I lived in Canada. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. When I lived in Canada, we lived by Lake Erie. It wasn't our, it was probably half an hour, well, probably less than a half an hour drive to Lake Erie. And in the wintertime, when it was frozen over where we lived, we would go out and ice skate on Lake Erie. And I forget if it was like an inlet from Lake Erie or something. I honestly don't remember. But they had a huge dock walk path. Something kind of similar to this. And it was quite long. And it was quite nice. But anyways, we would jump on the ice and play hockey and do some skating out on Lake Erie. And yeah, it was good times. Missed that. So that's it. That is our new passive income property. What do y'all think? Be curious as to your thoughts on it. I'm happy with it, I guess. I feel like I'm going to maybe think about adding little touches here and there as it goes along. But for now, I think it's in pretty good shape. And it is like I said, $58,000 a month for passive income. So that's not too shabby, along with the $55,000 that we had already. So we'll be looking at probably a little over $100,000 a month passive income. So we'll be able to pay off our bank loan quite quickly, I think, if I remember to do it. That's about it for this episode. I really, really appreciate you all joining me, and I appreciate you all getting subscribed and being part of the little family we have here. Take care of yourselves. Have a really, really safe and relaxing weekend. I will hopefully see you again this weekend. I don't know what my schedule's like. I actually am going to be building a computer this weekend. If things go well, I will have time to probably do some more playing. If things don't go well, yeah. Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed that things go well. I think I'm going to get all the parts in tomorrow, so we'll see. But you all take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And stop by the old Redneck restaurant if you have a chance. Try out their buffalo burgers. I've heard they're quite amazing. Chef Ramsay's, Chef Ramsay approved buffalo burgers. And I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.